Hello everyone. So I decided to start a series of video about Alteryx, and I believe that making a video tutorial about the software would be the best way to showcase its user friendliness. As most of you might know, Alteryx is a self-service analytics platform which has an online community in which challenges are posted every week. For the purpose of this first video, I will be going over weekly challenge number 2, which aims to prepare delimited data. So, the purpose of this challenge is to transform the input data that looks like this into the output data, which is cleaner. So, to do so, we'll be using different tools from the tools palette. And the first tool that we'll be using is from the Parse tab and is a text to column. I will click, drag, and drop, connect to the text input, and then configure my tool. So as you can notice in the input data, there are 3 data types: string, numeric or integer, and then date format. So these 3 data types are separated by a comma. So I will use comma as a delimiter, and then I will split the field 1 column into 3 columns to match the output data that I need to match. So I will run my workflow, and as you can see, my data contains now 4 columns, 3 of which match the output data. However, we can still notice some discrepancies in the fields. The rows, the data is not very clean. There are some punctuation marks that we need to get rid of. So to do that, we will use a tool from the preparation tab, which is the formula tool. Click, drag, and drop, connect it to the previous tool. I will first clean column 1. So I'll go back to my formula tool, select column 1. Now we'll go to the function dictionary and I will search for the function trim. I will replace string with field 1 from column 1. And as you can notice here, the data is delimited between double quotation marks. So I will replace y by the double quotation mark. However, I will put it between single quotation marks. And as you can see in the data preview, the double quotation marks have been cleaned. I will run my workflow. Data has been cleaned. However, the data in column 1 still contains punctuation marks, so I'll do the same thing. But for column 3, select column 3. I will look for the function trim one more time. Replace string by field 3. And I will replace y by single quotation marks this time. So you can see single quotation marks. So I will put a single quotation mark between double quotation marks. And as you can see in the data preview, the single quotation marks have been removed. I will run my workflow again. So it seems that my data looks a lot like the output data, but there are still a couple of things we need to do. We need to select the 3 columns, rename them, and then convert the date format. So here we have year, month, day. In our input data, we have day, month, year. So to do that, we will go to the Parse tab and select Date Time tool. Click, drag, and drop, and connect. So we aim to format a string to a datetime format from column 3. So we'll select column 3 and specify the new column name. So I believe that the new column name is called poem read time. And this new column needs to be in the day. Oh no, pardon. So this is the incoming string field. So the incoming string field is in the day, month, year format. So I'll select that and then run my workflow. Okay, so now it seems that our date has been converted. Let's double check the output data. Okay, this is what we got from the date format tool. Okay, so now we only need to select the columns and rename them. So to do that, I'll go back to the preparation tab and select the select tool, which I will click, drag and drop and connect. And we will select the columns that we would like to keep. So field 1 is not included in the output data, so I will not select it. I will select column 1. However, I need to rename it into poem. I will select column number 2, which I will rename into poem ID. And I will deselect column number 3 because I create a new column with the correct date format. So I will run my workflow one more time. Okay, it seems that my data has been cleaned fully. So now let's compare it to the output data. Okay. So it seems that the output data and the data I have parsed are identical. So I will simply now go back to the in-out tab and select the browse tool to kind of end my workflow and have a browse tool at the end to efficiently display my data in the results window.